Hello and welcome back to my craft room. Well, I had come up to carry on with my colour inspiration journal, but postman's been, so everything has to stop for the post. I've got a lot of opening videos to catch up on. I've filmed them and not had time to edit them and put them out yet, so there'll be a little flurry really soon. There's just too much to fit in. I have said thank you to all the people that were as soon as they arrive though, because it's such a, when you're waiting for one of your little swaps that you've made, you put so much work and love into it, and then you're on tenterhooks until it arrives with its recipient. So I do always let people know as soon as they arrive, but I don't know who this one is from, so let's go in, shall we? Let's go into my trusty letter opener. That's not a letter opener, that's a spoon. Due for a tidy up again, I think. Getting pretty gross in here. Okay, this is what I was looking for. Not many more to open now. If any, I haven't kept track actually. I know I've sent all mine out a few days. On the almost the last day, I sent them all out on the 30th. Art and Stitch swaps. Lovely. No, let's make sure I'm not leaving anything. I'm paranoid now since I managed to leave something behind a little while ago. Ah, it's Donna. She did say it was on the way actually. Hi honey, thanks for swapping with me and thanks for organising this fun event. I love this the way she's done this. Hope you like the art square and bookmark I've made. Couldn't decide, so did both. The square is drawn with fine liner and then coloured with a mix of water. Oh, I'm going to read that in a minute. Let's have a look first. So included a very. I'm not going to read that because she's telling me she's telling me what's in there. So I'm going to open it first and then come back and read the note. I think. There's a stitch square in there as well. Okay, this looks like bookmark, doesn't it? Wow, let's bring it down. I feel like that's an up. That's stunning, isn't it? Love those glorious bright colours with the black and white against them. Talking about adding pop this week in the Colour Inspiration Journal series. We're talking about adding pop, and that really pops, doesn't it? That is beautiful, Donna. Absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. Love it. It's lovely having all these really nice bookmarks to use in my crafty books at the moment, because I'm doing a lot of reading up and researching for the Colour Inspiration project. I've got two more things in here. Oh my word, that is, let's make sure you can see it. Cool. That's so beautiful. So in a minute I'll read about how she's done that. It looks like fine liner with coloured pencils, but so beautifully done. And I love these sort of doodly lines around as well, and this in the background. She used lots of different media there, I think, and the splashes here. Absolutely gorgeous. Donna, you're like me, you don't sign your pieces, you should sign your work. I always say it, but I never think to do it, or very rarely. Sometimes we'll think to put a little initial occasionally, but I think not always. That is absolutely stunning, isn't it? Now, she's put a stitch square in as well, and we're not swapping stitching. This looks like a pumpkin. Is that because I briefly saw she said something about out of season, then I stopped myself and looked away as I didn't want to spoil the surprise. I think this might be a pumpkin. I know it looks mad looking at the back before I look at the front. It's just a thing I do. I'm not going to bang on about why, because I say it every time. Let's have a look at the front, shall we? Oh my word. Donna, that is just fabulous. See if I can get the camera to focus properly. It's not really showing the texture very well. Now, have you actually done... Initially I thought, oh, is that it's a mixture of machine and hand stitching, because this must be machine. But I don't think it is. I think she's hand stitched that on. And then it's all these lovely... She's used like tapestry wool or something to do the features. So you've got this lovely textural thing. And the lovely little collage of different black and white prints in the background. And this beautiful spider's web. She's just used like one strand of cotton, or thin, or like a normal sewing cotton here to give these really fine details. It's almost like a bit in a similar way to, you know, having a fine liner and adding colour. It's absolutely gorgeous. A proper little work of art, that is. God, can't get over the tiny detail. Look at this. There we go. Look at that spider stitch there as part of the exclamation mark. Wow. I am blown away by that. Cool. Donna, I can't. That is just phenomenal. Beautiful piece of design. And yeah. Cool. I can't. What can I say? I've run out of words now. I've run out of words. Right, now I'm going to read this properly now. So the square is drawn with fine liner and then coloured with a mix of watercolour paints and coloured pencils on a bit of marker in the background. So the splashes must be watercolour paints as well. So she's done watercolour paint and then colour pencil over the top. I sometimes do that with gouache, which is kind of like watercolour paint really, isn't it? Beautiful. It makes a lovely effect. I think she must have kind of burnished the pencils as well. It's beautifully, you can just catch that sheen there if I do that. Lovely, lovely piece of work. The bookmark is random, messy acrylic paint background, which I then doodled over with paint and a Sharpie marker. I do love to see like a really bright background with black and white over it. I also think it looks stunning. Lovely mandala there and the leaves. Fabulous, just fabulous. Now, what does she say about the stitch? I've also included a very out of season stitch square. I know we weren't doing the stitch swap, but this is the first bit of this is the first bit of slow stitching I did. It's hard to believe, isn't it? And was inspired by stumbling across one of your videos showing stitch squares. Ooh. Can't speak now. It seemed only right that it should find its home with you. Hope you like it. On it. P.S. Subject matter of stitch square is weird for this time of year. I don't care about that. Made myself sniffy now. But it was perfect for when I made it. I cannot believe that is your first bit of slow stitching. That's it. Now have another look. Another look now. Well, you definitely need to do more. Goodness me. That's just absolutely inspiring. So that it kind of explains why it felt to me like a piece of it reminded me of what you would do with fine liner and whatever media you choose to add colour with, because obviously that's more what Donna is used to doing, and she's translated that into stitched work. So it's got that feel of an art piece, but with the extra depth that the stitching gives it. It's just, yeah. Sometimes it's good to come at something from an alternative direction, if that's making any kind of sense at all. Fresh eyes on it. Thank you so much, Donna. I love them. I love them, every single one. They're absolute treasures. And it's really kind of you to send me not just one but 3 swaps. Thank you very much for swapping with me, and I'm so glad you enjoyed it, and I'm so glad we pulled you into the slow stitching rabbit hole, because clearly it suits you. And I look forward to seeing what else you do next. Okay, thanks very much for watching. If you're I will leave my link tree in the description box as always, so you can find your way to our free Discord community and the Arty Farty Annie group on Facebook, so you can see what we're all up to, find some projects to follow along with, or just show us what you're creating. Bit of a new look in there at the moment. The group is going private, so if you join now you will have to answer a couple of questions to be approved for membership. But if you're already in there, you'll notice a bit of a change of look. The banner at the top is different, and what I'm doing is in that banner every day I'm picking out a post from the day or two before, a picture from a post the day or two before that one of the members has shared with us, and just picking out something to feature in the banner at the top, so I thought that'd be quite fun. Yeah, so a little bit of a new look in there, and also we've now got some new admins, some of my lovely arty farty friends, some fellow YouTubers, some friends from Discord, and so, people that have been there from the beginning of the group and the Discord community, who are helping me out with admin and stuff now, so you'll see them popping up quite a lot as well. So a bit of a new look, but kind of essentially the same group, but lots of new projects everybody's sharing in there, so it's really fun. I'll see you in the group, or I'll see you in Discord, and I'll see you back here very, 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 very soon, probably sooner than you wish, really, if I'm honest.